We are in Coral Gables. We're going to show you something very, very cool. Magnificent home, you know, big development. Let's see what's going on inside. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Wow, this is incredible. How are you?
Day.
Hey, yeah.
Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you? Our favorite designers over here in Coral Gables. You know? Wow, this is beautiful.
Welcome to our dream home.
Oh yeah, let's check it out, man. It
Yeah.
looks incredible. So yeah.
There's huge terraces everywhere on the outdoor, and that's,
Yeah, you got a lot of space on the outdoor, which is amazing, you know?
and again, you know, it's the American dream.
Right.
And it's
Yeah.
bringing inside and out.
You can have your boat over here, I mean, in front,
Yeah.
you know?
There's going to be giant, 22 people, outdoor dining table here, right?
So this will be the casual living room, and the dining room will be in here.
There's going to be big island in the middle, the fridge and the freezer, and then the pantry. No, actually, this is the rendering of the kitchen here.
Yeah, I love the metal studs, you know, obviously a little bit different than California type of building, especially in those type of homes, you know. I mean, like, I love clean job site. If I go to the job site and it's not clean, I don't care, remodels, whatever it is. I mean, new construction, it's easier to, you know, keep it clean, but, you know, because remodels, like, it's messy, right? You have demolition, all those things.
We fired a contractor because the job
Yeah,
site
exactly,
wasn't-
right?
was
And we have vendors. So for us, you know, I don't like to create a lot of drama sometimes, but for me, relationship, it's kind of the most important. If, you know, it's almost like sometimes I let them finish, but, you know, I mean, listen, for me, if they didn't do well, you know, the next one, they're not going to get the opportunity again. Those doors are great, by the way.
It's the first installation of the company in the U.S.
Oh, really?
And
What type of door is that?
And they are, so it's a company called Linea Rosa, and you do have the option, for instance, these are automated, so you can press a button
Oh,
and they will
wow.
close automatic. And
By the
it's-
way, I love that wood ceiling. What is it? What type of wood is it?
So it's actually an engineered wood.
Engineered wood, wow.
It comes from Italy, and we love using a natural wood, but in the tropics, of course, it requires maintenance.
I mean, you know, doing it for 22 years, obviously dealing with those type of ones, and you know, because in California, obviously you see everything packed in,
Yeah.
right? I guess California invented the California living, right?
Where it actually is 12 months of a
Yeah,
year, and
exactly, when it's kind of in and out, right? So traditionally, you know, you would do like all packet in, all inside the walls, but obviously, I mean, it's still kind of vibe perfectly with this, you know, obviously the kitchen and the dining space, which looks pretty incredible, right? And by the way, so that's another thing, when we talk to the client originally, when we meet the clients tear down remodels, we explain to them that, listen, you cannot just work with the architect, you need to have pretty much the whole team involved, right? Interior design.
from the beginning.
Obviously interior architecture, exterior architecture, landscaping, this and that, so you have different like teams that actually work in the project, right? It's not one individual, but sometimes, you know, when the client have those architectural plans, they think they got everything done.
of course. So we changed facade materials, added louvers, added stone cladding and things. There was no wine cellar. We added a wine cellar.
No wine
the
cellar?
bathroom. Well, now
50
there
million
is.
dollar house, no wine cellar.
The bathroom.
We didn't say it. So you mentioned the pool, yeah? That's kind of the exciting
the pool
part.
I mean, everything's exciting, but the pool, it's a system from Switzerland, and the entire bottom of the pool will be able to raise up.
Oh, wow.
And it's about $1.5 million system. So if you're having a party or event, the whole bottom of the pool will be able to raise, so this can all be one usable deck for dancing and such.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, and then of course the water will wrap all around.
What's the plan over there on the left side?
There's a sunken fire pit,
Oh, okay.
so we'll have a seating area that wraps around. There'll be planters that will be planter boxes that will have planters overflowing.
There's going to be outdoor kitchen there, and then the barbecue. And then on the top floor, there's a fitness gym.
Oh, really?
And a spa.
Nice. Any wellness activity?
Infrared, that's it.
Infrared, okay.
Steam shower.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, let's check up the upstairs. Yeah.
this again will be another infinity edge that will overflow. So you'll walk in, you'll see the water overflowing, and then the water will continue through, you know, flush.
Yeah, we should come back and see when it's done. You know what I'm saying?
All these walls are travertine. It's very Amman-esque with monolithic stone
That's what
slabs
it looks like,
everywhere.
right? That vibe, you know, with all that nice, you know, flat panel. I
Here.
can appreciate the quality that, you know, you can see in the construction. And that's what I'm talking about always with the client, the things that they don't see that goes behind the walls, because a lot of time, clients always think about, just the finishes. I can even tell the quality of that, the actual materials that they use, the rough materials, right? The construction materials for the viewer to understand, which that's what I explain in most cases. Sometimes when you get out, you buy those property from somebody that live, not talking about this level,
No,
talking about like more like a kind of a standard level.
But
you never know what's going behind the walls.
Listen,
sure.
Even at this level, depending on the builder,
Even on the,
builders, certain builders will cut every corner they can.
and that's the thing. That's another thing, right? Even as they mentioned, right? We are in Miami, in Coral Gables. Even in those locations, even in a $50 million home, sometimes you get somebody to try to cut corners, and then again, it's following with inspection later on, and so forth. It's very important to, to not just to trust the builder, but I always say you want to know the team you're working with, right? A lot of people, unfortunately, sometimes they go with somebody they met online.
Sure.
We talked to, because for me, I've been in the industry for 22 years. I've seen, I started in the laws of the industry, right? And then obviously so you get like, you have to understand, it's like they say, you have to know where you're going. You have to remember where you're coming from.
100%.
You know what I mean? So for me, like I've seen the laws and I've seen the highest of the highest.
Yeah.
So, it's really important to make sure that you know the people you're working with. Not just to trust the people because you feel like, oh, I can trust you, I like that person. To know that person by a referral, or people go to Yelp to find.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
And that's where our showroom helps.
What do you guys think about people actually like looking for designers and
Angie's
builders?
List or something?
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day,
I actually got clients from
Oh yeah.
twice.
when you were 18.
Yeah, I trust me.
When you were 18 starting out.
No, I'm saying, don't get me wrong. Me too. Me too. We used to get clients from there, but the problem is, again, I don't want to go to clients in California because sometimes they already talk to somebody else from there, and then it puts us in a different, not in the right, vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or also now they kind of comparing you with where it's not even comparable because you're offering something different, but they don't get it.
It is easy for that inexperienced builder to bid on a house and be half the price.
Exactly.
Because they don't know what they're doing and they've never built it before.
Right.
And then what happens when they're halfway in and they're out of money?
But what happened a lot of time, people got a low, maybe a low estimate, a low bid, a low budget.
And they think, oh yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with it.
Apples to apples.
And then the project starts and things gets 5-10 times more expensive, and then you be in a situation like this property, they had to sell the property maybe because they felt like
or the builder is scrambling to figure out what corner can I cost that the owner won't realize.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the right referral. It's having the team that's built and design those types of projects.
Yeah, but this is why we speak the same language over here, right? But sometimes these days, we especially when we get busy, we have some kind of like an application process for our clients, and we want to know how they find us. So we want to know they're coming from a good start already.
Yes.
Because my job is not to go and educate. Listen, I educate anyway, but I don't want to change somebody's mind.
Yeah.
They when they come to us, they need to expect to, they want. They appreciate that level, they appreciate that service, they appreciate the quality, and I'm not the one that needs to convince them that that's what they want, especially when we talk about, a $20 million property.
You're not walking into an Aston Martin dealership looking for a Honda thinking that they sell Honda.
Exactly, right?
So this will be one of the guest rooms.
Oh, that's a good one. But that's where we have you said the spa, the gym, right?
Correct.
Wow, that's a nice view over here.
Yeah, so this will be kind of gym area, a little outdoor yoga area.
And then there's going to be also like all windows all the way around. A bathroom on this section.
That's where the infrared is?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Steam room, steam shower?
Steam shower. So the infrared sauna will be in the back here. The toilet room, and then steam shower. And then you have the vanity and then the vanity. It's like super balanced, and you walk in.
That wood kind of flowing all over the property, which is going to give it like a nice warm tone, right? What is what type of roofing they selected? That's tiles.
It's a concrete tile.
Concrete tile, yeah, concrete tile, which I love. You know what I mean? That's very rich. Less for forever, but those are very solid. Like those one in California at least, right? If you put one of those, you set for life with those type of roof, you know. And it's just like, again, it's just the look of it just makes it so rich.
Right.
You know, they've been building, you know, a lot of those property in Malibu lately on full concrete.
Sure.
You know, so.
Interesting.
Like Kanye West's house.
Oh, yeah.
Selling it for 59.
50, 60 million, right? Yeah.
So let's take a pop
Yeah.
into, so this is the second, this is kind of like the mini master suite.
This is the daughter's room.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be like lighter tones, cream colors.
We have these wood slats that go to the ceiling, and then the bed centered in, and this will be her closet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Epic kid, right?
Large double sink vanity. There will be a bathtub here. As always in every project, benches will be heated.
Yeah,
It's
heated
just-
benches. That's actually a plus features, you know, which is, you know, it's just kind of an extra, you know, luxurious feature that you can add. You know, a lot of time people don't think about those details, but that's what kind of makes things a little bit more unique for, you know, the space, obviously, right?
All the plumbing fixtures are Chea, the ones you guys saw at the showroom, and
Yeah.
plumbing spouts. So those will all be water features that will overflow into each other. And then the 3 lower terraces will be landscape planting.
Landscaping, it's very important. You know, some people don't understand or don't know that the exterior costs more than the interior.
You could spend $12,000 for a grown tree, or you can spend $250,000 for a grown tree, depending on what it is.
For one
its
tree.
for one tree, depending on what it is, depending on its growth rate. One of the owners of Bacardi Rum has a house a couple blocks away from here. They put a baobab tree, and it's a large African tree, and that one tree costs $250,000.
So, I mean, you can spend easily $1 million on trees. I mean,
Easy.
Easy, right? Yeah. Sometimes when we talk about price per square footage for new construction, it's not necessarily include the exterior.
Correct.
You know, and that's what
So-
people are missing, right? You
and-
can spend like $2,500 per square foot on the interior, and another X, you know, that amount on the exterior, right?
furniture, I mean, you
Oh,
could
yeah.
be spending $150,000 on a dining table, or you could be spending $10,000. You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
minimum spend for us on a landscape design for a house like this would be maybe $200,000. $1 million would be a normal price for really nice landscape, full-grown plants.
What do you would imagine all this exterior A to Z, basically? Plants, hardscaping, pools, tiles, whatever they got, you know, concrete.
I mean, like 5 million.
1.2.
An acre, Miami Beach, landscaping, roughly $5 million in that caliber. Probably in Silicon Valley will be, I don't want to say double, but you know, will be definitely more than Florida. Also for people to understand when we're doing those type of projects, some people look at price per square foot for new construction. It's actually misleading to talk about price per square footage when you do a remodel. When people, sometimes they don't know.
For sure.
But sometimes they seek that kind of number, so they get it from those type of builders that just want to throw numbers. But definitely do not, you know, if you want to be smart, when you do remodels, do not ask for price per square foot because it's completely wrong. And actually, it's even tougher to do remodels to bring that level. It's easier to do new construction.
And a
obviously.
remodel, you
Yeah.
never know what you're actually going to get
Yeah,
into.
right.
And whatever, you know, you're budgeted for a price per square foot before the project.
Can jump completely. Right.
Completely.
Yeah, right.
Once
so,
you start breaking out walls, you never know where you're
yeah,
gonna
so
find this
basically, I mean, if somebody wants to like try to budget towards, you know, a new construction or remodel, they have to at least, like we said, at least kind of imagine 50%. I mean, whatever the cost for the inside is going to be the same cost for the outside, at least if they want to have the same level. Of course, you know, like you said, people can do something very basic, just something that looks clean. But if you want to do something nice and kind of really, you know, create that kind of living experience between the inside and the outside, like you said, you're going to have to do something that's kind of match, you know, obviously those type of architecture. And that's going to cost you. I look at the installation, such a beautiful view. Yeah, I mean, I love to see a lot of installation in my properties. That's for me, it's like I never go, you know, cheap on installation. It's like the more the better. When we keep talking about trust and, you know, knowing who you work with, right? Those are the details that, you know, that's usually what we provide, you know, as a GC, as a developer,
as a
builder.
baseline.
Yeah, we provide those rough materials, And because we're already doing those type of projects and we like to provide quality, we kind of, almost for us, it's kind of a given to include those type of qualities. If somebody comparing estimates or bids or budgets, they don't really know what goes behind the walls and what type of quality being used. And most likely, you know, it's being compromised.
Yeah.
Which is going to affect, obviously, the longevity of the project, right?
If your bid is 20% higher, it's probably for a reason.
Obviously, there is like also, because like you guys buy the stuff, you get a discount.
Yeah, we're dealers.
Yeah, exactly. You get the dealer discount. So essentially, we just transferring those discounts to our clients. So they actually, in the end of the day, they get a better product, save peace of mind, and they save money.
100%.
You know, I can't stop thinking about that element because for me, if I'm the client, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to save expense. I'm looking for best quality for best value as a consumer.
For the end user, it's always about the things that they will never in their life think of. So for instance, we have this amazing chandelier coming here, but this is to actually bring the chandelier down to the ground level. So you press a button and it'll bring the chandelier down so you can actually clean it.
Yeah,
Or
and again,
change.
the installation, beautiful. So the chandelier, that's a cool feature. Chandelier goes down. So that's pretty cool. Again, remote access control, basically.
For sure. So you can clean it, clean the glass.
Cool. The master, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Master suite.
So this will be the entrance to the infrared sauna. Here you'll have the double vanities. This is your shower, of course.
What are you guys covering the ceiling with?
All the ceiling gets plastered, except in steam mirrors get strapped in the same limestone.
Okay, nice. Venetian plaster?
Yeah.
Cool.
But matte.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Marmarine.
And we'll have an outdoor shower area. We'll have an outdoor bathtub here.
And then there's going to be massage tables here.
It's a very sexy house, you know.
No, it's going to be,
yeah.
it's...
Yeah, I mean, the vibe and the colors, it's very sexy. I mean, this is definitely a good place for entertainment.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Yeah, this is just the vibe of the canal over here, just beautiful, yeah. The owner have a boat, you guys know? Yeah? You have to have a boat over here, right?
He actually just bought a new boat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had probably about 80-foot boat, and he just bought a new one, like a week ago.
You know, now I'm excited to see the one we're gonna potentially purchase across the street, right?
So the other one has a nicer lot.
Oh, yeah? So we're going to see a property for development opportunity. Now I'm very excited after seeing this one. I'm very excited to see what's coming up. So who knows, maybe it's gonna be one of the properties that we might offer for investors to partner with us. So we're gonna wrap it up over here and we're gonna go check the other one.